Hey, Facebook Live. This is Eagle 8 reporter Paul Lamison. We are over a fire on Alta Vista Drive near Gibsonton Drive in Gibsonton. Report came in of a mobile home on fire, and that's where we are now. You can see fire crews on the scene making attack. The majority of the fire is out. I'm going to show you right over here. The firefighters are still on scene, though, spraying with water. They're trying to make sure no hot spots reignite. You can see this was a big fire. Very hot. Firefighters still right up front, going through, trying to get this extinguished. The fire again is in the, I think about the 9,000 block of Alta Vista Drive down near the Alafaya River. And I'm going to pull out and show you the scene. It's a mobile home on a street. Fire crews from Hillsborough County Fire Rescue on scene, and they do get a little bit of a break today because it's not as hot as it's been. That's been some of the issues with the firefighters fighting these fires, is because of the extreme heat. They're having trouble with heat exhaustion. You can see down here how hot the fire got. You can see the mobile home roof is caved in halfway back on the right. There's a firefighter back in the side of the house. They're making entry in to make sure they get all of the hot spots extinguished. There's 3 firefighters over on the left side of the building, and they are down. One of them is making entry in now with the hose. They'll be fighting this, trying to just put water on any hot spot they see. So again, Hillsborough County Fire Rescue on scene. We do see several firefighters out, and over here from the rescue truck there is a stretcher out. I'm not sure what that's for. I don't know if there are any issues, anybody in the house. We're just finding out about this fire. We responded. I can check my email to make sure and see, but this is Alta Vista Road in Alta Vista Drive, actually, in Gibsonton. But again, they have been working a mobile home fire on the 9900 block of Alta Vista Drive in Gibsonton, and they will have more information as it becomes available. We're going to go back in on the house. You can see them actually in the house now mopping up the hot spots. That was part of a porch, at least, of the mobile home. Fire crews in, attacking this, still making sure everything is out. We know how dry it is around here. Over the weekend, fire crews actually battled 9 different brush fires just over the weekend. So it's extremely dry, and nothing here caught fire other than the mobile home. They were able to keep it to just the one mobile home. Fire crews down here on the road, there they are, taking their break, getting plenty of fluids. It's still extremely hot and humid out, so they're the firefighters. And again, no reports of any injuries at this time, and no reports of anyone was in the home at the time of the fire. Pan back over to the house. It's going to be, you can see the damage. This was the area we were looking at from up above. You can see what's in there. It's tough to tell what that is. Looks like a big piece of metal. I don't know if that was the kitchen. Yeah, part of a garage door possibly. But again, here are the firefighters over in this area. Firefighters are now behind the mobile home. Again, for those of you just joining us, this is a mobile home on Alta Vista Drive in Gibsonton, near the Alafaya River. Fire crews called out here to fight this fire, fully engulfed by the time they got here. They were able to put it out. However, the home is a complete loss. Firefighters still here mopping up the hot spots. You can see crews down around the ground. People out taking a look. Fire crews on scene. We're waiting for more information from the Hillsborough County Fire Department. Again, Hillsborough County Fire Rescue on a fire on Alta Vista Drive in Gibsonton, just south of the Alafaya River. Fire crews responded to a call of a mobile home on fire. When they arrived, the mobile home was engulfed. They made attack, basically in a defensive mode, put the fire out. Right now they're just mopping up the hot spots. They're going into the house, continuing to spray water. When we got here, it was still smoking pretty heavily. They've now controlled the majority of the smoke. You can still see there is smoke, and this home is a complete loss. No word on the cause of the fire yet. No report on any injuries. We are here above it, giving you a live look of the fire. Fire crews again on scene. Even though it's morning, it's still relatively hot. You can see all the heavy clothes they wear. They're now getting their water, taking a break. The majority of the fire is out. Right there, that's Corey Deerdorf. He is the public information officer from the Hillsborough County Fire. He'll be providing us with an update at some point. And Hillsborough fire crews still on scene, still trying to mop up what's left of this mobile home fire. And we'll pull out to show you the area. It's right on this bayou from the Alafaya River. It's right down on the side. Mobile home is across. And now they're putting heavier water on it. Let's watch that. You can see them inside the home, hitting the hot spots with water. They're hitting it from the right side, right up here, and as well as over from the opposite side. So they're just mainly trying to put out any hot spots that still exist. All the windows are gone. The roof is mostly torn off. You can see this was all under roof and now is out in the open. Fire crews down here on the ground continuing to spray water. this is kind of interesting what they're doing. There's no fire hydrants in the area, so they have a fire rescue water tanker that comes, fills up this makeshift pool or a bladder with water. Then it's pumped so they can use this to battle the fire, because in this unincorporated area of Hillsborough County, there are no fire hydrants. So now they're going to run the hoses from this area down the street to where they're battling the fire, and they're able to keep the water flowing without stopping. So they're continuing to fight, continuing to add water. See, fire crews now, looks like they have most of the fire out. They're over talking with usually the battalion chief in this area. And we'll pan up here to the fire. You can still see a couple guys in the actual burnout structure. And again, they're just putting water on it to keep this soaked down to make sure nothing can reignite. At this time, we don't know how this fire started. We do know they got the call, and the house was fully engulfed with flames by the time they arrived on scene. I'll check my email for the time of day. Uh, 9:45 was when one of the first calls, 9:44, a one-alarm fire on Alta Vista Drive, a structure fire. That's where we are now. Fire crews continuing to soak the house. The majority of the fire, or the smoke, is gone. When we arrived, still heavy smoke pouring from the home. Now most of it's out. These neighbors out there have to be relieved that the fire is out. The fire was right beside their home, and their home was saved. Again, firefighters responding around 9:45, call of a structure fire, one alarm, fire already burning through the home when the fire crews arrived. They were able to put the fire out. Looks like now firefighters have cleared out of the building. The home is complete loss. We're not sure of the cause of the fire or how the fire, any injuries. Here are the fire crews on the ground. Again, those of you on Facebook Live, it looks like this fire is out. Structure fire on Alta Vista Drive at Gibsonton. Fire crews made a swift attack. were not able to save the home, but they did keep it from spreading to area homes. So the fire looks to be out, and no word on the cause or any injuries. But if we find out more, keep checking into WFLA.com and WFLA on Facebook. We'll always update you there. Again, we're still live over the scene of a structure fire at a mobile home on Alta Vista Drive in the Gibsonton area. We are just south of the Alafaya River. Fire crews got a call around 8:45 about a fire. When they got on scene, it was already coming through the roof. The home is a loss. They have the fire pretty much out. They are no longer putting water on the fire. Fire crews have backed out of the home. The majority of the crews are over in this area. They're getting their equipment back up. This seems to be out. Again, no determination on cause as of yet. Okay, we're going to start wrapping up. Again, the information we know at this time is structure fire at Alta Vista Drive in Gibsonton. Fire crews got the call around 8:45, were able to extinguish the flame. They have now moved out of the house, and stay tuned to News Channel 8 for more information. News Channel 8 and WFLA.com will have more information. This is Paul Lamison, Facebook Live. We're out.